Marcus Rashford is open to Real Madrid talks. Several Italian clubs prepare a pre-contract agreement for Diego Godin. A Chelsea legend hangs up his boots. And what on earth is Patrice Evra doing? That and more coming up in the next few minutes, as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News. Now, on Tuesday, we spoke about Real Madrid potentially making an offer for Christian Eriksen and Marcus Rashford. But in the last day or so, Rashford seems to be more likely to move to the Bernabeu, stating that he's not exactly happy with the amount of playing time that he's got. After starting just 5 out of the opening 12 games in the Premier League for United, he could be tempted to do what the likes of Jadon Sancho and Reece Nelson have done and leave England for different sort of football. This will hopefully aid their development and only do good things for the English national team as well. Apparently, several senior Real Madrid people have got in touch with Rashford's people, so we could see a £50 million move happening in the next few months. This is because Rashford's contract expires in 18 months, so I'm sure Man United would rather cash on him now than face losing him on a free transfer within the next 18 months. But could you really see him fitting in at Real Madrid? I want to know what you guys think. For me, I think a front three of Bale, Isco and Rashford would be absolutely amazing. Next up, an AC and Inter Milan have joined Juventus in wanting to sign Atletico Madrid defender Diego Godin on a free next summer. This is because the 32-year-old Uruguayan has his contract expiring and it doesn't look like he's going to be signing a new deal with the club, despite being a loyal servant for the last 8.5 years. In my opinion, he's one of European football's most underrated defenders, and if he moves to Italy, he'll actually be able to play on for a longer time due to the demands of the league. It's no surprise that in previous seasons we've seen the likes of Maldini, Nesta, Totti and even currently De Rossi, players playing into their mid to late 30s, sometimes even to their 40. So for Diego Godin, someone whose game is all about strength and not necessarily about pace and fitness, I'm sure he'll be able to move to Serie A and play a lot longer than he would in La Liga. Next up, and another Chelsea legend has finally hung up his boots. After Frank Lampard and John Terry retired within the last few months, now Didier Drogba has also called it quits on the game. With 2 spells at Chelsea and a whole host of other clubs, he managed to win the Champions League, 4 Premier League titles, 4 FA Cups, 3 League Cups and 2 Golden Boot awards in the Premier League, alongside a whole host of other individual awards. Truly a Premier League and Chelsea legend. His last game was for Phoenix Rising in the North American League, as their cup competition took him to the final, but they lost 1-0 to Louisville City FC. Not exactly the way I'd imagine someone like Drogba to go out, but he still left a remarkable mark on the game, and we wish him well in his retirement. And last but not least on today's Daily News, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all our American viewers, but unfortunately it's been ruined by Patrice Evra. Now, if you haven't seen it, I want to give you a little bit of a warning. Do not watch this when you're eating or drinking, as you may end up spitting this stuff back out. Evra, for some reason, posted a video to his Twitter account, which you can watch, of him eating, if that's the word to use, caressing, licking, whatever, a raw turkey ahead of the holiday season. That's right, Evra's officially gone completely mad, regardless of all the health issues that come with licking a raw turkey. I will say, for those of you who don't know, don't be going around eating raw food like that, as you will end up pretty ill. As for the state of Patrice Evra in the next few days, well, I'm sure we'll keep an eye on it, but it's not really nice, so I don't really want to watch it again. Right there, mate? Yeah, man. That's where they are.
These are mine, get your own
fucking things. Yeah, I already stole one of yours, it's fine.
I know. I get a new one every Monday or something. It's gone by Wednesday.
Really? Oh, I've never had one until I took yours. But that's all from me for today and that very, very weird video. But you can click here to check out all the other pretty normal videos that we've got going on OneFootball. Whilst you're at it, you can also let me know everything in the comments section of what you thought on today's Daily News. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.